Hey guys, so I asked on Facebook what video you guys would like to see, especially using my new formatted kits, like what combo you would want to see, and I gave a few options, and this is the one that ended up winning, which is you guys wanted to see my essentials kit inside of an Erin Condren, because my essentials kits are designed especially for my inserts, but a lot of people like that it's $5 less than a luxe kit and they're still using their Erin Condren, and they wanted to see how I would make this kind of kit work inside of an Erin Condren instead of my inserts. So I thought I would go ahead and show you guys that now. This is actually the luxe kit laid out, and I thought it was cool that I already had this in my designing planner because I can compare it then, like what an essentials looks like versus a luxe of the same kit. And I did actually use the date add-on sheet as well for this, which you can get as an add-on in your essentials as well, but I'm not going to use this because I wanted to make it look as even as possible, but since I used it in the luxe, I might use it in the essentials too, because that will look off balance. But this is an add-on that doesn't come with either kit. You can just get it separately. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I don't know if I have any empty weeks in this planner. I'm gonna go ahead and do this on the next week so that I can just flip back and forth and compare it. That would make it super easy. All right, so a lot of this is gonna be exactly the same. There's only a few differences in stickers between the two kits. So I'm just going to start off with today's or to-dos across the top. Just the same as what I would do in a luxe kit. And like I said, most of the stickers, the biggest thing that you're losing between the luxe and the essentials is the deco. There's like way less deco. And for this kit in particular, the Paradise kit, the deco was so cute. I would kind of recommend getting the luxe even if you're trying to switch over to essentials, because the luxe, there's just so many cute deco stickers in it. I ended up using a lot of deco because my inserts have Saturday and Sunday stacked up instead of having full days for it. I didn't need full check boxes for those days, so that's why there's only 5. And also that was voted on by Facebook. I originally just had 7 checklist flags. So instead of full boxes, I only had, let me see if I have them, because now I offer this in the add-on pack because people were requesting that I do that, but it was just 7 of these instead. And that left room for other stickers in the collection as well, instead of having taking up all this space with the check boxes. But this was something that people on Facebook requested, that I do the 5 full check boxes, because I remember the overall feedback was that they love my checkbox squares. The pattern in the back's always pretty, and I agree with that. I always like really specifically love my checkbox squares. So I ended up doing it. I switched it to 5. And then once I made that switch, I was so happy that I did, because it makes it easier to use it in an Erin Condren and still get like a very no white space look. There's only just a little bit of white space on the weekend, which I'll show you guys. Okay. Then I'm going to do my double box. Ooh, that lines up perfectly with the bottom of this gray here. That is fantastic. I've never actually laid down an essentials in an Erin Condren, so this is all new to me as well, but I love that that just fits so perfectly underneath the gray here. Next, I'm going to do my bottom washi, which the top one is pretty much the same size as the, I'm actually gonna center this white, as the side of the Erin Condren. The only difference is it's a little bit thinner in width. So I kind of centered it instead of doing it directly on the white, which you can just do whatever you want there. But just because my inserts like had slightly less room, and I figured it would still look good in the Erin Condren. And then on this side, you have this strip, which is too short because it is sized for the inserts, but I have this add-on strip here that is designed especially for the Erin Condren to add it right to the end there, and it goes all the way to the end. So the only thing is you're gonna have like that, it's gonna be cut obviously right there, and so the pattern might not always match up perfectly, but I do try to make sure that the pattern works there. So that looks really good. Okay, Then for my sidebar, your sidebar is not gonna have as many stickers as the Luxe kit, obviously. So it is gonna be white space kind of looking over here. So luckily, I didn't even do this on purpose, but luckily this kit, these little flags and colors over here works for this kit. So I am just going to, I'm gonna say this week, I'll line it up with that and then put this underneath it like that. And then I'm gonna do my habit tracker and my buy these. Okay. All right, moving on to my littles. So the only difference in the littles between the Essentials and the Luxe is instead of meal icons, you have 7 stars here. And that was another thing that was voted by Facebook, and I really like it. And I kind of wanted to switch Luxe too, but there were people who really wanted me to keep the meal icons for the Luxe and then have this in the Essentials. That way, if people switch back and forth, if they buy 2 and they kind of make it last, then you have different littles, which I thought was smart. So I'm using the stars not as meal tracking because I have my wellness spread that I can do for that, but I'm going to use it as shop events. So Tuesday would be Teeny Tuesday, Wednesday would be pre-sale day, and then Friday would be new releases. And then we're gonna do TV shows. Actually, we're gonna do the hearts on Saturday and Sunday. And then TV shows on Sunday, Friday, pretty much every day except Saturday. I have a show that comes on. I'm gonna do the laundries on Monday because I do tend to like clean a lot on Mondays, and it's just kind of my catch-up day. Start the week off right. I'm gonna do the video. Well, you can use these little like triangle things for anything, but I'm gonna use it as video uploads. I'm gonna do Thursday and Monday. And then supply orders. I normally have 2 that come in every week. I'm literally just making up the days because this is a mock spread. So I'm gonna say Friday and Wednesday. And then I also have 4 stars left that I can just use for whatever. And I have asterisk dots, which I used to use for shop events, but now I'm using the stars because I have more than 2 every week. And then I'm gonna go in and put my littles down. So if you're a seasoned Luxe user and you've used a lot of my kits in an Erin Condren, this is gonna feel very similar to you. There's not a ton of difference other than just a little bit of white space here and there. And you are saving $5 by getting the Essentials kit. So you kind of have to you have to realize you're not getting as many stickers. Like it's not the same as getting the Luxe. If there's a kit that you really love the deco or you really just want it to be like truly no white space, the Luxe really is the way to go. So, oh, I didn't even realize that I didn't even think about this, but if you have the double box, which comes free with the Essentials kit during pre-sale, then you have an extra box here. You technically have 2 extra boxes. So I could have kept my sidebar no white space. I've never done this before, so I'm like doing it on camera for the first time. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of like make this work then. I am gonna put this up where I would put it. I'm gonna do one of this pool washies. And then I'm gonna put this on top. So that's similar to what I did in the Luxe. And you could have just pulled all of this up. You wouldn't have even needed to use that pool washi there. I'm gonna keep the spread similar in terms of which boxes I put where, just to make it look a little bit more the same when you're flipping back and forth, so that you can really see the comparison. So we're gonna do this pink, and then these 2. feel like the Essentials kit is like, I just love it. I love the fact that it's like less stickers and yet you're still getting like a really full looking spread. Okay, and then I have another sticker here that I think I'm gonna put down here, and I just need to trim it a little bit and then it will fit. Actually, if I hadn't used this pool washi and I had pulled everything up, this probably would have fit perfectly, but I'm just gonna trim it a little bit. And put it right there. Essentials kit only comes with this amount of cut washi, but you have to remember the sides are also washi that you're not using for the sides in your A5 planner. So it's just like free washi that you can just use wherever you want, which I think is really cool. I just had this idea and I might change it if you guys think this would be smart, but so these two you use as the strips inside of your A5, but I'm wondering if for this third one, if I should cut it going down at the right width so that you can use it as like washi strips. I think I'm gonna do that because you only need two full ones for the A5, and then this one is just kind of like you'd have to cut it yourself, but I think I'm just gonna go through and have the cutters cut that for you guys to make it easier. What do you guys think of that? Love that. Okay, then for half boxes we're gonna do orange one here, and then we're gonna do this one. This one didn't even have a half box. I did the buy these instead, but I have a half box, so I'll use it. I'll use this blue one and this green appointment label. Oop, I did not mean to layer that so close. Oh no. That's better. I'm gonna put this little planner sticker on Monday because that's what I did on the other week. And then this one is the car sticker. Because this one I was like, oh, if you're going on a trip, you'd have the little car, you'd have the little like bag here, which I'm gonna put, because I did that on this one as well. And I did the flip-flops, which you don't have the deco for the essentials and flip-flops. And then you have this little drink one over here for the appointment label. I'm only trying to make these similar so that you can really see like what you have and what you don't have. And then I will do for Thursday, it's this one, and then Friday, it's this one. Okay. This is a good example of when you'd want to cut this strip down and use it as bottom washi. This might not be like a perfect fit, but that is okay. It's gonna be too wide, I can already tell. Oh, you know what I could have done to make that easier? That's way too wide, but it's okay. I'll show you what I should have done. You can actually just layer your sticker directly on it first, and then you know exactly where to cut. Oh, that's what I should have done. That makes that so much easier. And then just line it up, and there you go. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, and then I'm gonna use these last little pool strips. I'm gonna do it over here. Thought that was gonna be more even, but it's not. I'll just leave it like that. And then I'm gonna do my weekend banner, which the Essentials kit comes with a big full-size weekend banner for your Erin Condren, or this little baby one if you're using it in the inserts. Okay, I was gonna use this as white space here, but I don't like the way it looks, so I'm going to cut up more of this side washi. And I think I'm just gonna have it go directly across the way the double box is, since you already have the double box going directly across. That makes cutting that a lot easier too. Perfect. Having this side washi is like super essential in making this no white space in the Erin Condren, because you don't need it really for anything else. And then I'm gonna put the weekend banner right there. Oh, I love that. Literally the only thing in the entire planner that is no white space, that is white space, is right here. And if you don't have to-dos for Saturday and Sunday, which I don't always, like I could totally do without having any sort of to-do list on Saturday and Sunday, you could just use these extra 2 half boxes instead and put washi back there and use that. I might even do that to make this no white space. I think I will. So this is version 1 of what you can do with an essentials kit. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what it looks like so that you get a full picture. And remember, these date covers don't even come here. They don't come with it, so you can't really compare the difference in the way that looks, because you can get that with either kit, but everything else looks pretty the same, I would say. Pretty the same. The biggest thing you're missing in doing the essentials over the luxe is less deco, and these 2 boxes are not there. Other than that, it's pretty the same. So I'm gonna go ahead and do what I was talking about, which is if I had decided to not do this at all, if I wanted to make it truly, okay, I'm just gonna go actually right over it. If I wanted to make this truly no white space, what I could do is the same thing I did with the weekend banner on the bottom. Just use these strips. And then I'm gonna use, I have 2 half boxes left because you do get 7, so you have one for every day. And I'm gonna use these right up here. And that can be your like main task or event for the day. You also, you know what, for Sunday, we normally go see movies. So instead of doing the half box, I'm gonna do the movie marquee that day. Okay. Yep, that looks pretty good. I really, really like that. I'm gonna put my little, my icons down. Do that. We'll do bubble mailer on Friday. And then we're gonna do the explanation point on Wednesday. And I actually am going to use, because I think I did this on the other one for Thursday, I think I had, yeah, with this little guy. So I'm just gonna put it right there, that little guy. And then, oh, you even have these little flags that you can use up at the top. They're not sized exactly the same as these flags, which are longer and skinnier. They're kind of sized like for the Erin Condren. These are more like, you can really use them anywhere. You could use them inside of your planner, like if I wanted to put one there. If I'm using it in the A5 and I don't have these little flags, I would use these as regular flags within the spread. But if you're using it on an Erin Condren and you like the look of having the colored flags up there, these could also work up here. They're just a little big, but they totally work. So there you go. That is your no white space spread inside of an Erin Condren using the Essentials kit versus the Luxe kit, which looks like this. So they're pretty similar. They really are. It really comes down to how much you like deco and whether or not you have a lot to do on Saturdays and Sundays, or whatever days you use as your off days. If you're someone who still has a really long running to-do list, then the Luxe kit was designed especially for the Erin Condren. It is going to be better for the Erin Condren, whereas the Essentials was designed especially for the insert, so that's why certain things are a little bit different, but really versatile kit. I really, really like the way that turned out. So I hope you guys, actually, you know what, before I go, because I've showed you all the options now, I'm also going to show you what it looks like with the date covers, because I feel like it's a little bit of an unfair comparison. to have the date covers on the other one and not this one. So I'm just gonna throw those down. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this plan with me comparison video. This collection is available for pre-sale right now, along with a collection called Cafe Blue, which is gorgeous. I'm gonna show it to you guys. This is Cafe Blue. Both of these are available in all the different size options and all of that right now on glamplanprints.com. It probably will only be up for another like day or so. So I would go ahead and get your orders in, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.